Hello and welcome to our first Football Manager 2021 series, Pilgrims to the Premier League, here on Boston United FM. We start down in National League North at level 6 in the English football system, and the ultimate aim is to get right to the top. Come with me on our journey up from non-league to Premier League and see what fun and games we can have on the way. Let's get down to business. We have been hired as the manager of Boston United. Almost 40k a year. That's not too bad. Poor old Craig Elliott gets the boot. He's done pretty well for the club over the last few seasons, but we're in charge now. Media prediction is showing us third. We've got John McDermott as our assistant manager. We are playing at the North Home. We'll come to that in a short while. The chairman, David Newton, seems like he's suggesting a 4-3-3, which I think is going to be our formation as well. And this is what he wants us to do. Basically, play attacking football within the wage budget and reach the playoffs. Looks like we've got to reach the first round of the FA Cup as well, which would be a good achievement. And then the second round of the FA Trophy, which I believe is the round that we play in anyway. We'll have a press conference initially. There's no need for an intra-squad friendly. And yes, we'll take an advice report from the backroom staff. Here we go then. I think pretty much all the squad is out of contract at the end of the year, but we'll look at that later on in the season. But we do need a tactic. I think we'll go gegenpress, and then we'll go for that 4-3-3 with the defensive midfielder. We can make tweaks to the player roles as we go through pre-season or to fit with the players that we've got. See if we can score some goals, win some matches. And I feel we have the players to play this formation pretty well, knowing the squad already. What we can do, we'll click on selection advice and see what John McDermott, the assistant manager, thinks. Ross Fitzsimmons, he should definitely be our number one keeper. We do have Peter Crook in reserve, who will probably just play the cup games unless Fitzsimmons suffers injury or suspension. Interestingly, young centre-back Lewis Gibbons is in the team on there. He is left-footed, so would provide a bit of balance alongside Garner, who has been chosen ahead of Luke Shields, who's actually the club captain. We do have quite a bit of experience through the team. Duxbury at left-back, Green in midfield, Hawkridge on the wing. Burrow is showing as the number one striker at the moment, but we do have the top scorer from last season, Jordan Fulis, who can provide him with a little bit of competition. Looking at that selected 11 and the players we have in backup, we do seem to be lacking numbers. Andy Fanodge is the only midfield backup in there, and considering we do play three midfielders, we probably need an extra body or two in there. Actually, I feel we could do with extra cover in each area of defence, midfield and attack. Maybe loan signings are in order in this first season. Pre-season friendlies start quickly, but the National League North season doesn't begin until October, so we may cancel this first friendly against Llandudno and set up some more closer to our first competitive match, which will actually be in the FA Cup. Now, we were shown as having the media prediction of finishing third in the welcome screens, but the season preview has actually got us as second favourites behind Fylde, who, having come down from the National League, are 10-1 on. We've definitely got to be looking at a playoff place at the minimum, which just means finishing in the top 7. If we look at the media Dream 11, we have actually got two players in there, in Paul Green and Fraser Preston. Showing us a 4-4-2 there with Preston up top, but he's more likely going to be playing on the right-hand side. As mentioned on screen in the post-intro video, we do start the season ground sharing with Gainsborough Trinity at the North Home. We will move into our brand spanking new stadium for December, and then this will then have its capacity upgraded over the next 2 summers up to Football League standards. We have a modest transfer budget plus a fair amount of room in the wage budget, but I still think that we'll be looking at the loan market, maybe from a potential senior affiliate, which we'll ask for in pre-season. But now it is time for me to set this squad up for pre-season, and I'll come back in time to play our first ever live match on Football Manager 2021. Welcome to October, FA Cup second qualifying round against Congleton. This match should have been played at the weekend, but unfortunately, it was postponed due to a waterlogged pitch at Gainsborough, which is where we're playing. Pre-season has gone pretty well. Started off with a fantastic 6-0 win away at Frickley Athletic, 6 different goal scorers. The game against Grimsby was very competitive. Borough, new signing Geraldo Martin and Jordan Fulis all scoring. We suffered our only loss of pre-season at home to Cheltenham. James Vennings, a player we've signed on loan from Charlton Athletic, our new parent club. But unfortunately since then he's broken his ankle, so he's going to be out for 4 to 5 months. Against Notts County at home, we drew 1-1. Ricky Miller, another new signing. Well, I say new signing. This is the third time he's signed for the Pilgrims now in his career. And then we've had 3 consecutive wins against teams 1 level below. FC United by 3-1. Jordan Fulis scoring 2 late goals. 4-1 against Tamworth. And then in the North home derby, we won away at Gainsborough by 4-0. Hawkridge, Green, Fulis and Borough all on the score sheet. We played at home to Solihull Moors of the league above and drew 1-1. Then easily beat Tadcaster, who were about 2 or 3 levels below us, by 7-0. Geraldo Martin scoring a hat-trick. And we've rounded off pre-season with a home win against Barnet of the National League by 3-1, which was a brilliant performance to end off our warm-up games. We then hoped to play Congleton at home on the 3rd of October, but it was postponed. So we've now had to move a league game back a couple of weeks to play Congleton this week. If we do beat Congleton, we will then play Atherton Collieries at home, another team in a lower division. Our first competitive lineup is Fitzsimmons in goal, Tootle and Duxbury as our fullbacks, Curry and Garner at the back. Curry is another new signing on a free transfer, a player who's played a couple of games on loan for the Pilgrims before, but he's come in on a free this time. Paul Green has dropped back as the ball-winning midfielder in the defensive midfield position, with Conor De Meo as a box-to-box midfielder and Andy Fanodge as a deep-line playmaker. Terry Hawkridge and Fraser Preston are our inside forwards, and Ricky Miller gets the nod up front. It should be pretty tough to choose our starting striker at the beginning of the season with Miller, Fulis and Borough all in good form. But we'll submit our team and we'll go to the match. We do get to name 7 subs. We have got another loan player, Regan Griffiths, who's only just come in on loan from Crewe to cover for the missing Vennings. They've only named the 6 subs, but we can still only use 3. Fingers crossed this should be a straightforward victory. Tell the team we should be winning this and we'll kick off. Early free kick with Fanodge goes far post. It's nodded and it's just gone over from Preston. Corner this time, Hawkridge. Gone near post. We've had a couple of bites of the cherry, but it's gone out for another corner. Hawkridge to take again. Goes near post again, but Curry has his header saved. Another corner for Hawkridge. We do aim at the near post, and there's Curry, and he's headed it wide this time. Free kick to Congleton. Passing the ball about with McGregor and Wilkes in the midfield. Can we nab the ball back off them? Gonna try. But it's gone through and they've actually scored. Philip Flynn has put the ball into the top corner from 25 yards out. Very patient play from them. And suddenly from almost nowhere, Flynn just hits it first time and it's gone past Fitzsimmons. But we get another corner. Goes near post again, and there's Curry. He's got his goal at last. He's had 2 previous attempts, one wide, one saved by the keeper. But this one has gone in. Gets in at the near post and nods it past the keeper. Goal kick launched forward by Congleton. We smack it back, but Congleton pick it up again. Coming forward with Sherlock in the midfield, but Tootle intercepts it. It's now with Preston. Driving forward. Can he find a pass? He struggles, but I think we're going to get it back with Hawkridge. He has a shot. It's saved, but it goes out for a throw-in. And that's half-time. It's 1-1. Congleton have scored with their only shot of the game so far. Their XG is 0.07. That shows you how good a goal it was. I need to tell the players that we need to keep going out there. We are playing pretty well. We've only conceded a wonder goal. And we just need to carry on doing what we're doing. We've scored from a set piece. We've been very, very close from the other ones. And we'll go kick off in the second half. Another long goal kick. Duxbury gets his head on it. But Wilkes has got it in the centre circle. All the way back to their keeper, who just kicks it over halfway. Tootle loses out. There's Wilkes in the middle again. Congleton are coming forward down the left-hand side with Holmes. Now Fannell just launched it through for Miller. He's one-on-one and he scores. Of course he does. He's done that throughout pre-season. Getting on to long kicks over the defence. From defence to attack in about 2 seconds. Runs onto it. Gets on his left foot. Brilliant first touch. And strikes it home. Got a throw in on the left-hand side. Hawkridge has picked it up. Into De Mayo, onto Fanodge. De Mayo forward to Miller. Can he turn? Gives it back to Green. Spreads it out wide to Tootle on the overlap. Cross goes in, and there's Hawkridge. He makes it 3-1. That's fantastic football. That's how we like to play. Spread out wide. Tootle advances with the ball. Gets his cross in, and there's Hawkridge, the inside forward, finds himself in the centre of the goal, 6 yards out. 3-1. Free kick with Fanodge. Bit of an expert. He shoots, and it's gone in. Of course it has. Keeper got a hand on it, but I think he pushed it onto the bar and in. Almost dead straight. Keeper really should be saving that, but we don't care. It's 4-1. Another corner with Hawkridge goes near post, but it's cleared. McGregor brings it out, goes back to Daniel at the back. Can we nick the ball back and get a 5th? We're pressing. Gibbons gets there. Platt now launches it forward towards Miller. He's through on goal again, and he's put it wide. Throw in with Duxbury. Throws it back out for a goal kick, for an injury. And that should be about that. Congleton with the ball in midfield. Launched forward. Gibbons now. It's all a bit scrappy in the middle. Just waiting for the referee to blow his whistle. And there we have it. Full time. Boston 4, Congleton 1. We are into the 3rd qualifying round of the FA Cup. I tell the boys that we're very pleased and everybody's inspired and motivated. There we can see there has been games in our division whilst we've been playing this FA Cup game. But it was a comfortable 4-1 win into the 3rd qualifying round. Quite a few of the players did make their competitive debuts for the club including Terry Hawkridge, who scored a goal. We get just over £3,000 for the win, and we'll now play Atherton Collieries in the next round, which is actually in 7 days' time. And Hawkridge got man of the match for 1 goal and 1 assist. He got a match rating of 8.4. Now I'm going to play through a couple of months or so offline. We'll come back for an interesting league game or potentially an FA Cup first round game. If we get there, we could play a league club. But we're definitely looking towards the end of November, early December. But if you've enjoyed the content of this episode, please don't forget to leave a like. And for more videos, please subscribe. Thank you very much for watching.